Okay, let's start with the first melody. The plugin that I used is actually Flex, which is a stock FL plugin. If you have Flex, you can go to the free option right here and it will show you the free available downloads you can add to your plugin. And the melody sounds like this. Okay, so to make those triplets right here, what I did was went to snap to grid and set it to 1/3 step. And as you can tell, we have more blocks to work with and I created this sound. And what I did to add tension to the melody is I went to the last 4 bars and I duplicated an octave higher those notes right here. The only effect that I added was some EQ because I thought it needed a bit of it to make the 808 stand out a bit more. Next, once again on Flex, I used this pad right here and I pretty much duplicated the same melody. But to add a darker vibe to the pad, I actually added halftime to it. I set the effects to smooth and it sounds like this. So for the last aspect of the melody, I used a really simple phrase from Arcade. This one right here is the preset. Here is how it sounds. It really works great as a dark, dramatic counter melody. Now on the melody bus, I added some raum and used this preset right here, and with it the melody sounds like this. So next up, I used drums for my Sauce drum kit volume 8, which you can find down below, and I started with this hi-hat pattern. The way I made those triplet notes is pretty simple. I just highlighted the note and hit Alt and U, and as you can see, by tweaking this knob you can create different types of triplets. But I didn't stop there. What I also did was I took down the velocity of those triplets and also the fine pitch to add this pitch down effect. This technique is really common on dark Southside type of beats, so keep that in mind if you want to spice them up. But I didn't stop there with the hi-hats. What I did was I also added halftime to it. I set the mix to 12% to not make it too obvious. Also added distortion, which I always use on my hi-hats, and some flanger to make it sound more spacey. There I took the mix level down a bit, and with all these effects they sound like this. Then I added this snare. If you want your snares to sound more aggressive for these types of beats, try to switching their notes, going from higher to lower notes. Then I went with this hard 808. What I did at the end is pretty simple. I pretty much copy and pasted this pattern to the last bar, but instead I took those 2 notes and added them an octave higher, and that way we have some simple yet easy variety. Last, I went with this very simple hi-hat. And I actually added raum to it. I used this preset and it sounds like this. Okay, so this is what I used for the beat. If you found it useful, make sure you subscribe and like on the vid. Also make sure you follow me on IG, and yeah, right now I'm gonna play the whole beat and I will see you on the next one. Peace.